Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome to another episode of The Chopping Board on the Cutting Edge of Metal. Today, guys, we have a new installment in our series, Fresh Metal Album Reviews, and today we are going to be doing a review of Aion of Strife by the avant-garde metal band Serpent. Now, guys, when I found out Serpent released today, when I found out they released on Friday last week, oh my god, I was so excited. Because, guys, I love Serpent. And I have two main reasons why I like Serpent, I decided. Number one, they create great emotion and atmosphere in a genre that is normally unemotional and has not great atmosphere. Avant-garde metal can often be very chaotic, and it's like, what's going on here? I feel no connection with this song. But I always feel that with Serpent, which is great. And number two, the reason why I love them is you never know what kind of vibe they're going to go for. Are they going to go groovy? Are they going to go super fast? Are they going to go melodic? Are they going to put in a little clean riff? They sometimes do. So they're really good. But a lot of you might not know who these guys are, so let me give you a quick rundown. It is a two-person project from the United States. You've got one drummer and one person who does guitar, bass, and vocals. I think that's how it's split up. And also, their names are Theophanous and Maya Chun. Now, I think those are actually stage names, but I'm not sure. Regardless, they're a really cool band, and a lot of their music encompasses Greek mythology in their songs and albums, especially their names and artwork and lyrics. For example, their first album was called Ornuthi Thalassa. I believe that's how you pronounce it. And it basically is an ancient Greek proverb, which means arise sea or rise tides. Another one would be their album Kathodos, which is the ancient Greek word for, descent. And they have another album called Tassel of Ares, Ares being the god of war, and lots of other stuff in their, song titles and whatnot, which creates a pretty interesting sort of vibe and mystique around the band, which is cool. Regardless, I'm super excited to listen to this album, guys, and give you my score. But before I do that, what have we got to do, guys? Rate the album cover artwork. Now, this album cover artwork, this is pretty standard for Serpent. A lot of their albums always look like this. But man, I love it. I love this sort of vibe they go for. It's just so like you don't know, what is this a picture of? You can't really tell. I think I see an eye there. I'm not really sure. But it just resembles their music so well. It's so cold and creepy and isolating. It's just so stark and cold, but in such a cool way, in such an awesome way. Anyway, I love it. I think it's really good. But regardless, I'm going to go listen to the album now. And after that, I'm going to give you my thoughts and comments and my final rating for the album. So stick around and let me tell you that. Bye! Yo, what is going on, guys? I just listened to Aion of Strife by Serpent. And you know what? I was pleasantly surprised. It was very different to their other releases. It was very different, and it was a nice surprise. And the way it was different, it was much more melodic than their other releases, particularly in the guitar parts. So the guitar, lead and the lead riffs were held at the forefront. That was the focus. In most music, it would be the vocals, but in this album, the focus of the band was the guitar riffs. And this led to the rest of the band supporting it. The drums and the vocals were almost sort of laying a bed for the guitar riff to shine on. And this led to the vocals and drums being really far away in the mixing. It almost sounded like the guitar was in one room. It was in the same room as the listener, and the drums and the vocals were in another room, or really far away from you. And this also contributed to a much less mathcore or much less core influenced sound. And I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't the biggest fan of this direction. I kind of missed the variety. In most of their music, they would have some melody in the guitar, of course, lots. But the vocals would also be at the forefront. The drums would have a lot of groove in it. It was everything was sort of there. And this one, there was more focus on the guitar, which is fine. It still sounded really good. But when I listen to Serpent, I want to listen to because of their other stuff, where it's a bit all over the place. There's lots of different influences. Lots of stuff is happening at once. And now it's a sort of Serpent column I like, but you know, it was still very good. However, this did lead to a more stagnant sound. Now, the songs also became a bit samey and very long, because like the longest song on the album was like 11 minutes. So when you have a song that doesn't have a lot of influences and it's kind of doing the same way through, 11 minutes is quite a long time. But the guitar melodies were still really good. They're almost a bit cheesy sounding sometimes, but like not in a bad way. It was still kind of cool and easy to listen to. If I would describe the album, I would say it'd be really good driving music, because I could just put this album on and it's just like, I know what I'm getting. There's no surprises. It's just the same thing, and we're just going through like, you know, guitar riffs, like cool, like almost black metal-y guitar riffs over like chill drums and vocals. And it's just that for like 50 minutes. So it'd be good driving music. There are no real bangers on the album. Like nothing super stood out, but like that's kind of also good in a way. Sometimes you don't want that. If there was a best song, I would say it would be Scherzo for a Dead Republic. I really liked that one, but you know, they were all pretty good. And for my final score on this one, I'm going to give 8.5. 8.5 is what I'm giving. And yeah, I mean, I think it deserved it. Like, it was really good, and I loved it. I recommend you guys listen to it. Regardless, thank you guys for watching. Really appreciate all the views I get. Chuck down in the comments. Let me know what you thought of this album. And also, send me some requests. I want to start taking some requests now, so whatever you want to listen to, chuck them down in the comments. Alright, thank you guys for watching. Chopping board, out.